Welcome back to Searchlight. It's July 10th. We've got 5 shows across 5 cities and 5 states today. Before we begin, a quick thank you to our patrons who make the show possible. If you'd like to support the work that we do here at Searchlight, you can become a Patreon member using the QR code here or the link in the description. It gives you exclusive access to our Sunday shows. Let's begin. Let's start at Carter-Finley Stadium, home of the Wolfpack, 1990, the only show ever played in Raleigh, and the entire thing was captured on film by director Lynn Delamico and is available for viewing over on the Grateful Dead's official YouTube channel. Bruce Hornsby and the Range opened for the Dead this Tuesday, which allowed Bruce the opportunity to sit in with the Dead for several numbers, our favorite being When I Paint My Masterpiece. There's an excellent sequence captured by Delamico's team of Jerry and Bruce harmonizing, followed by a shot of some folks sliding down that grassy hill in the south end zone. Let's have a look and a listen to Bruce Hornsby playing with the Dead here in Carter-Finley Stadium.
When I paint my masterpiece,
A beautiful scene there in Raleigh that makes you wonder if the 2020 College Football Hall of Fame inductee Coach Dick Sheridan was in attendance that night. His Wolfpack would go on to finish the 1990 season 7-5, but 5-1 there at home in Carter-Finley. Let's go to the Meadowlands, 1989, night 2 of 2 there at Giants Stadium. 2 of the 3 stadiums we'll visit today, and this one was of course released on that 2019 Giant Stadium 87, 89, 91 release, and a tape that was really cleaned up for that official release, at least to our ears. We really like this second set with the Neville Brothers joining for the drums, and the drums are a bit more structured as a result, and there seems to be just a pinch more energy throughout the 7 songs that they sit in on, particularly the Sugar Magnolia, which Ace High 4 describes as cords of wood being stacked and Jerry like a serpent gliding amongst the logs. Now, we typically don't make reptile comparisons past 1970, but Ace High 4 makes a good point here. Let's pick up about 3 minutes into the Sugar Magnolia. Let's head about 90 miles south down that dreadful stretch of I-95 to Philadelphia, 1987, picking back up on that Dylan and the Dead tour, night 1 of 1 at John Fitzgerald Kennedy Stadium, and show 1 of 2 all time at JFK for the Dead, a venue that we spoke about at length on July 7th. Now, as we know, the Dylan tunes on this tour can be a bit rough, but we really like this Frankie Lee and Judas Priest. We think it may be better than the one played at Autzen Stadium on the 19th. But what we'd like to sample are the silvery lead lines of this China Cat that spiral like bottle rockets and sting like jellyfish, an apt description by the Philadelphia Inquirer's John Millward. Let's have a listen. Let's go to the Fillmore East, 1970, night 2 of 4 from this run of midnight shows, a run that Light into Ashes describes as a tangle of confusion for us archivists due to the mess of mislabeled tapes, but leave it up to Light into Ashes to cross-reference some reviews and straighten this all out. Now, apparently the Marty Weinberg tape labeled the 10th is actually from the 9th, the tape labeled the 11th is actually from the 12th, and the 12th is the 11th. But regardless of mislabeled tapes or set list accuracy, the real tragedy here is there's not a single circulating soundboard from this run of shows where the Dead apparently went on at midnight and blew everyone's mind until 6 a.m. And the audience tapes we have aren't quite up to the quality we've come to expect from legendary tapers like Marty Weinberg. And this is something that we're going to have to get used to as we enter the second half of 1970, but more about that on our show on July 14th. Let's finish July 10th at the St. Paul Civic Center, 1981, where we've nearly got an Uncle John's band playing in the band Palindrome there in the second set. No circulating soundboard of this show, but the audience tape isn't terrible. Let's have a listen to that flawless transition from the Uncle John's band to the playing in the band. That does it for July 10th, 5 shows across 5 cities and 5 states. We will see our Patreons again on Sunday, July 12th. If you want access to these shows and you want to support what we're doing here at Searchlight, you can join our Patreon using this QR code here or using the link in the description. We'll see our Patreons on Sunday.
I know I love